Hi guys, hope you all had a Merry Christmas and that you're all looking forward to the New Year. Enjoying this strange time between the two periods where nobody seems to know what time or day it is, or in fact what they're meant to be doing. I was going to do a video about my loot, about all the things I got for Christmas, but some of it was via Christmas money or hadn't been ordered in time, so I'm waiting for that to arrive. And once it does, then I'll go over that. But one of the things I did receive was this. It's the Perry Miniatures Battle in a Box game Travel Battle, which is a 8mm game, basically designed to be played out of the box. You can go straight into playing this, you don't have to worry about doing anything. So I thought I'd do a bit of an unboxing. I've left the box open because this is actually the second video I've done, because I kept knocking the camera over trying to reach around it to get the stuff. So it's not, I've prepared the box to make life easier for myself. So this is the rulebook. You can actually see it. So it's the rules. It's a list of figures you get, and a basic guide. So down here it explains about brigades, because it's a brigade-based game, brigades level game, is it? Assembly of the figures, assembly of the boards, how to play, different rules, some movement down there, the artillery rules, the combat rules are up here. All fighting scenes take place in adjacent squares, which would suggest to me that either there's no shooting or they consider that musketry is that short ranged. I don't know. What to do when you flee, forming a square, how to win, and then how to paint the figures up, and how to make the boards up, and then a little bit of just history about the game and its creation just down here. So that's sort of the guide. Sorry, that's one side. So in here you get the foam to protect it. Down here are two little bits with the dice, red dice and blue dice, which obviously if you're used to playing Risk and stuff, then you're used to that, but it's designed that you can fit the figures in here as well. Here are the buildings for the battle boards. There we go. Buildings for the battle boards. As you see, they're very highly detailed. They do have little pegs on the back, and each half of each building is numbered, so you get the right ones. But I wouldn't trust these little dimples to lock them in place, so I'm actually going to be gluing them. Put that to the side. Next, you've got the boards themselves. Don't fall over this time, thank you. So as you can see, you've got sort of 3D hills here, which are actually moulded into the board. The fields here, this is where the buildings go. These are roads, and these are woods, and they all have little rules that go with them, and yeah, as I said in the booklet, it says you can paint them up and stuff. So what's quite nice is the way you set the board up. Is that on the back, each side has a number, and you roll a d6, and that's your side as such. And then you just put the two boards together, and it's designed so that the roads always go out on third tile in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it doesn't matter which way you put the board down, the roads link up. There are only 2 boards designed for that, but you can buy more ones off the website and stuff, so if you really want to expand it, you can. I've looked at on like Google and stuff at pictures, and I've seen people with like 12 of these boards playing games, so it's not that difficult. In here, what we've got the bases for the figures. Nice little slot of bases. Again, I'm not sure how secure these are, so once I paint them up, I'm actually going to glue them. And then these are the tops of the trees. They're designed to be removable, so you can actually fit figures in the forests to represent the figures moving through. And then your 4 sprues of figures. Red team and blue team. Looking at the website, if you want to buy the extra figures for this, then they're produced in grey, but I think that's because they think that if you're going to be buying more figures, then you're like us. I say us, like me and some of the other guys on here, that you're actually painting the figures up and you're not just playing it straight out of the box, which is what I plan to do. I'll just go over the sprue. Does it work for me? Here we go. So this is the infantry here. I'm not sure how well you can see on the plastic, but they're actually very well detailed. They've got the cross belts and pouches and little muskets by their side. On the back they've got their tails, they've got their packs and everything. This here with a flag is meant to be what's called the Guard Regiment. In the rules they've got the standard, and then they've got the officer here next to the left of the standard, or to the right of the standard. Artillery, so that's an artillery piece. This is your heavy cavalry or your dragoons. Very reminiscent of the Risk pieces, I think, these ones. More infantry. These are your hussars, your light cavalry in the rules. As you can see here, they've got their pelisses, more curved sabres. Detailing on these is amazing, to be honest with you. These 2 guys here are what are called Brigadiers. It's a brigade level game, so you form 3 brigades per side, and then you fight it out, and every brigade has to be within a certain distance of each element. The only piece that doesn't have to be is artillery. So if you've got 2 infantry bits and a cavalry bit, the cavalry have to be within distance of the brigadier. I don't think necessarily each other, the brigadier, so he helps forms the links between your units, and hence giving you all of their abilities, because they can't shoot or something like that. I haven't read the rules 100%, but these are very important to the game, basically, and I don't think they can be killed. I think they basically, once your brigade's wiped out, then you remove your brigadier, and whoever has 2 out of the 3 brigadiers at the end of the game, or your opponent's brigadiers, wins. Yeah, so that's that. So as I said, I'll be looking to painting these up. If you follow my 28mm progress, you know that I'm very much into the Battle of Talavera. Just put these away. This is the Battle of Talavera. So I'll probably be painting them up in the same sort of colour schemes as my 28mm figures, trying to get as much detail into them as I can. The only complaint I would have about this entire thing is the fact that the figures are 8mm, which means that if I was wanting to, say for instance, put some Highlanders in, for instance, when expanding, I'd have to look at redoing the whole thing in 10 or 6, because nobody else produces 8mm figures. Either that, or I'd just buy 10mm and not really care that they're a slightly different scale. At the end of the day, it's more of a board game than a war game. So depends how much I care, really, I suppose. But I'm not looking to expand this for another good few months. So see how much I play it, really. So yeah, so that's that. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a new year if I don't speak to you before that. And as I said, there will be a loot video coming up. Just waiting for the rest of the loot to arrive. And when I do that video, I'll talk about forthcoming projects and what's happening. Okay. See you guys later. Enjoy the new year. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.